What's up, gamers? Neo late? Alright, listen. I was a minute late because I had to use the restroom and I wanted to get myself a drink. And the last thing you want is your favorite streamer being thirsty now, don't you? Right? If I was thirsty, I wouldn't be able to talk. Which I guess you guys might like, but at the end of the day, I need a gink. I need a gink of waddy. A drink of water. Actually, that's Pepsi, but whatever. You get the idea. What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I am thirsty. I'm always a little bit thirsty. You know me. You know me, baby. You know I'm always a little bit thirsty. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are doing fine and dandy today, gamers. I have a confession. I might have done a little bit of streaming, or a little bit of shiny hunting off stream, and by a little bit, I mean like a lot. Because I found like 6 shinies towards living decks off stream. Listen, I really want to finish this living deck. So last time I streamed, we had 71 shinies left to find, and now we're on 65. That's how much I've done. Did you find Deoxys? No, I didn't hunt Deoxys. No, I did record all of it, but I can go over it real quick with you guys. Let's go over it. Since you guys are so pissy all the time. Neo, how dare you hunt without us? I do it more often than you think, alright? I shiny hunt often. I'm a shiny hunter at the end of the day. I'm trying to get this living deck freaking done, alright? Leave me alone. Here's what I hunted. So, I decided that off-stream I would start to clean up some of the hunts on the 3DS and stuff like that. So, here's what I found on the El Documento. So, we found Sizzlepleed and Graplocked on stream. I went ahead and did Panseer and Pokeradar chaining. I learned finally how to Pokeradar chain. Poggers to Neo. We love that for them. I found Sigilif, Crustle, and Stunfisk with an Ultra Cinnamon Wormholes. These two, Sigilif and Crustle, were reclaims from shinies I didn't have recorded. Stunfisk was a new shiny that I need to find in Wormholes. Vanillite, I did Horde Encounters for in X and Y. Found that in 681 Hordes, which is under odds and really nice. I found Cloth, Leafeon, and Glaceon, which were reclaims from Scarlet and Violet, because I also didn't have recordings for those, so they were Pokemon Go. I found Clawitzer in Scarlet and Violet as well this morning, because that was also in Scarlet and Violet I didn't have. I found Sock in Friend Safari in 128 encounters, also under odds, and found that this morning. And then I also found Spritzy doing a Pokeradar chain in 48 minutes. That is all the shinies that I found over the weekend. So I've been cooking just a little bit. I've been cooking just a little bit. I've been doing my best to cook. So, we're ahead of schedule. Only 65 shinies left. Not that there's a schedule with finding all these shinies, but it feels like we're ahead of schedule because I was cooking this weekend. I'm probably going to be really deep in on hunting. I want to finish this living deck so bad. With that being said, let's freaking shiny hunt, losers. You're not a loser, I'm a loser. I'm sorry, that was really rude. I apologize. Let's get into it. Shall we? But you were supposed to go lobster fishing with me. Who said that? Who said I was going to go hunt lobster fishing with you? I didn't say that. I'm going to lurk. Sounds good, gamers. Whatever you need to do, feel free to do it. Let's get into it. Boop. Let's freaking game. Let's find some shinies, shall we? Hurt? Why are you hurt? What are you complaining about, alright? At the end of the day, your favorite streamer's here streaming. Get over yourself. Wah, wah, wah. I expected Neo to go lobster fishing with me and Scarlet and Violet in a freaking... whatever it's called, the Union Circle, even though he totally never said he was going to do that. Cry more, dude. Cry more. I literally don't care. I'm too on top of the world right now. I am too on top of the world right now to be bothered with your whining. I am so close to being done with this living deck. I am 65 away. You understand me? I'm literally cooking an entire meal right now. The whole family's going to be fed for generations with this living deck I have completed. You understand me? My wife will finally appreciate me. Get off my back. Whiners? You guys just whine. Disliked? Complain more. Yeah, guys, let's dislike bomb Neo. Listen, you think you have power over me? Do you think I care if my stream gets dislikes? Do you think I'm honestly going to feel anything, bro? You think I'm going to feel anything? I'm not going to feel anything at all. What's the lifespan of Mothim? Like a day after evolving? Dog, hell if I know. I don't know. Better hunt more Burmy. No. Listen, if it's in the boxes being held, even if it's like on the edge of dying, and it's being held on to life by being in my boxes, that's where it's gonna stay, bro. Those little, all those shinies, you have to understand, I hunt rare variants of Pokemon to take them and then put them into a, box to be, I'm a poacher. I take rare variants of Pokemon to put them in a box to have them there forever, alright? That's just my job. At the end of the day, someone's gotta do their job, it might as well be me. Let me cook, alright? How do we deflate his ego? I don't have an ego. What? Me? What ego? I'm super humble. Listen, I just know I'm the best. How does that make me egotistical? If anything, you guys should appreciate the fact when someone knows they're the best. Hey Neo, do you remember 10/13/2023? I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. I thought October didn't have a 13th day. I thought you just like skipped into the next day, you know. A certain shiny? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know. I don't know. I seriously, like, I wish I knew. I just doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't know. Coming from someone like me who's never failed a shiny, I don't know. I don't know. You're asking the wrong dude, man. You're asking the wrong man, dude. You know? Anyways, welcome back to the stream, everyone. Hope you're feeling fine and dandy. I think we have about 9 Galar Pokemon left to find shiny. We only have 9 left. That's all we're looking for here. 9 shinies. I'm personally hoping for Eldegoss today, being that it's going over odds, but we'll have to see. I'm hunting Ammonite and Let's Go, and I have 47 fossils. Well, good luck, home dog. I hope it goes well for you. I hope you're able to cook up a good Ammonite dish. A good Helix Fossil Yummy, you know? Are you familiar with the Kanto decks? Not really. I mean, I shiny hunted all the Pokemon, and you know, I found every single Kanto Pokemon. So like, even if there was one of those Pokemon that I didn't like that much, like it really wouldn't matter because I found everything. You know, as someone who's found every single Kanto shiny, I mean, like really, it's just not even that big of a deal. I don't think about them that much because you know I found them already. What is there to think about? You know. I'm at 564 fossils restored. Yeah, you still got a while to go till you hit odds, brother, but I wish you luck. Gamers, I have some news. Some bad news. Along with the good news that I found 6 shinies off stream, even though you guys are being little babies about it, I have some good news. Or, oh, no, some bad news about to follow that up. I have good news for me, bad news for y'all, and even more bad news for y'all since y'all are complaining so much. Unfortunately, Gimmeghoul is back with a vengeance. He is back, and he's angry. He is back to taunt me in an event where Gimmeghoul can be shiny again. And I'm gonna hope and pray, even though everyone has told me I'm huffing copium. And granted, I'm quite the the copium huffer. I'm kind of one of them. I'm hoping they lower the odds so we have a better chance of finding Gimmeghoul. However, if they do not, I will be shiny hunting Gimmeghoul with the event on my Switch that does not, that will never go online after this event happens. You know, I'm gonna do my best to find one Gimmeghoul and catch it on both of my Switches. So, you know, so I can get both Gimmeghoul and Golden Go. You can call that a little cringe. I don't, being that I'm probably gonna end up full odds hunting, you know, raids, which sucks. So, but if they don't lower the odds, I will be hunting one of them, caught on 2 Switches. If they lower the odds, I will catch 2 of them in the event. So, you know, we're just gonna kind of have to wait and see. I'm not looking forward to it. Banks, I need your help deflating Neo's ego. I don't have an ego. I don't know what you're waffling about. Being the best ever and then saying I'm the best ever isn't having an ego. It's like Michael Jordan saying like, yeah, I'm the best basketball player. No one doubts that. No one says, oh, let's lower Michael Jordan's ego because he says a true statement. I mean, like, dude, show some respect. Do you understand? You are. There will be generations of people down the line. You know, when my kids have kids, the one thing they'll say is, you know, I love living in the age I am with all the technological advancements. The one thing I'm sad about is I didn't get to watch Neo Shiny Hunt live. The same way I'm sad I didn't get to watch Michael Jordan play basketball. People are going to be sad they didn't get to watch Neo Shiny Hunt. So, you know, it's at the end of the day, I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm saying. I think at the end of the day, I'm just being honest. And if you guys dislike honesty, then I think that's a problem with you and not with me at the end of the day. I think I'm doing the best I can out here. Alright, gamers. Now that we've put to rest the assumptions that I wasn't the GOAT, do we think that Shield continues its under odds reign, and we find an under odds Meowth today? Yay or nay? Maybe not today, because today would be kind of rare to find it today, but at least continuing the under odds. Because now we're 3 hunts in a row under odds on Shield, so it's definitely redeemed itself, but you know, there's nothing wrong with going for an extra round of redemption, you know? Who doesn't like a good round of seconds, you know? Redemption tastes good. Eldegoss just went over odds, so that one's a lost cause. But Galarian Meowth, question mark? Maybe. Maybe Galarian Meowth is holding off on us, telling us, don't listen, don't worry. I'm on Shield. Your time is coming. Ow, I just elbowed the mic. I'm also, outside of Galarian forms, only missing 3 Galarian Pokemon. Gossifleur, Sizzlipede, and Boltund. Those are the only 3 that I am missing. We'll have to decide whether or not we want to random encounter all of them. Kind of just depends on how we feel, you know? I have a lot of Masuda hunts left. I have Galarian Zigzagoon Masuda. I have Stunfisk Masuda. I have Corsola Masuda and Farfetch'd Masuda. There's a lot of Masudas left to do, so maybe we hold off on Masuda until it is absolutely necessary, but we'll have to see. Either way, gamers, I've been cooking. In the past 5 days, we've added 8 shinies to the Living Dex count. If we continue that rate, which we won't, but if we do, we're cooking. The biggest thing we're waiting for now really is Deoxys. As soon as Deoxys is down, holy, it's game time. And as soon as Deoxys past 10,000, I'm telling you, bro, that hunt is going on every single time I can. Am I the only one hearing the Flintstones theme like 15 seconds ago? I don't think so. I don't think you heard anything. Okay, gotta go. Good luck and goodbye. Later, Matan. Have a good one, homie. But yeah, the biggest thing we're hoping for now is Deoxys. We'll go over 10,000 on Deoxys probably tomorrow, if I had to guess. I think we'll probably go over odds tomorrow on Deoxys. So there's a lot of time. I just really want Deoxys so we can start Jirachi. Deoxys 9679 would be kind of lit. I'll give you that. That would be kind of lit. I would kind of love that a lot. Like, a lot. You know? I'm thinking, and hear me out, even though I shouldn't say this out loud because it's not good juju to put out in the world, I'm feeling we might go double odds on Eldegoss. I think Eldegoss will be our first double odds hunt in a hot minute, because we haven't had one in a while. And I think it's about time we probably have one of them between these 2 games. I think Eldegoss will be that hunt for us. I think Eldegoss will rear its ugly face around like 2,900 is my guess. So strap in, gamers. We're in for the long haul here. Nah? You don't think so? I will say, wholeheartedly, in one of the happiest ways I could, this year has 100% turned around. We were having such a bad year shiny hunting wise. I mean, this year was doo-doo dog water, as some of the kids say, when it comes to shiny hunting this year. And at this point, It feels like we're back. It feels like the shiny gods have looked down upon us and said, that was too much. You know, the Lord never gives you something that you can't handle, is what I've heard. And the Lord said, I've given him too much. Let him be free. Let them eat cake, you know? Let's just take a moment to appreciate that Delmise is over. Listen, I will never take a moment to appreciate that dumb anchor. I won't do it. He has no reason for me to show him appreciation. What? Oh, he finally showed up after being 6 times over odds? Wow, I appreciate it so much. Thanks. God, what would I do without you, Delmise? Like, dude, no. Ew. Absolutely atrocious behavior from Delmise is what I'd say. Just disgusting. It's just rude and wrong, and you know it. Anyways, gamers, just so you guys know, I'm going to be doing a shorter stream today. I'm going to be going 2 hours and 45 minutes, just because Georgie and I are going to cook dinner together tonight, so I won't be going the full 3 hours. I started a little bit later than I intended, but oh well. Cry about it. I might even end earlier if we find something. Last time, when I was looking back at my old streams, I realized that when I found Mew, I just ended stream after that. And I might pull that same thing. If I find Deoxys, peace, you know? No, we're celebrating the fact you don't have to put up with him anymore. True. That's a good point. I don't have to put up with him anymore. Delmise is done. I just think the reason Delmise hurt so much is it was a shiny I already had. Like, I already had Delmise. I just forgot to record it when I found it. So I decided to reclaim it. I didn't Masuda it like I could have. I decided to do these random encounters, and then it went 6 times over odds. It was a reclaim on a hunt I already did, hunting a Pokemon that I didn't necessarily care for in a method that I shouldn't have done. It was literally, it was a triple wombo combo, the Trinity of Hell, put on me. A young shiny hunter with blissful looks in his eyes, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm finally going to finish my Alola Living Dex. 8,600 encounters later, pfft, you thought, little bro. You thought you were going to finish your Alola Living Dex. How you feel now, huh? Young isn't the right descriptor. Really? Just because you're 12 doesn't mean I'm old, alright? Think about how old people... I mean, listen, we're about to elect a president that's like 4 times my age. Nearly, alright? I don't think calling me old is fair, alright? If we're talking comparatively, sure, maybe to you. But in general? Nah. He's like 30% of the way to life expectancy. He's not that old. Exactly. I still got a bunch of life left in these bones. Do you think I'm 12? No. Alright, kill it. I can't be bothered. Murder the cat. It just lands on its beard. Also, what a weird Pokemon, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This thing is weird. I don't like this version of Meowth. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. You know what this Galarian Meowth reminds me of? It reminds me of that one Palworld Pokemon. That one Palworld pal, you know? It reminds me of that thing. Like, it looks almost way too similar to that Palworld pal. It starts to make me think that Pokemon might have stolen it. Like, the eyes and the mouth look so similar to that Palworld pal. Did Pokemon do some infringing? Isn't Palworld from last year? No. Palworld was literally this February. It just feels so long ago because that game fell off so hard. Actually, that's not really fair. There's still like 20 to 30,000 people who played Palworld like at any moment, but still, game fell off. In comparison to where it used to be, game definitely fell off a little bit. Game fell off, bro. Galarian Meowth. Oh, you silly goose. Howdy, yo, what's up, Peppy? What's good, home dog? It was actually funny how big the Palworld conversation was for the longest time. I always love that there's the, like, this is the second time a game has come out around that it involves some form of Pokemon, like, influence, you know, whether it be, like, Temtem, which was meant to be an actual Pokemon competitor, or Palworld, which was, like, a mixture of Arc and Pokemon and all these other games. And these games come out and they're like, dude, it's the Pokemon killer. This game's gonna murder Pokemon and dance on its grave. And then, you know, a couple weeks pass and no one's playing the game anymore because, you know, it was cool for a minute, but it didn't last as long as people thought it would be. And then it's like, oh, wait. I forgot that Pokemon is, like, the biggest, the highest grossing media franchise of all time. And the chance of us killing Pokemon legitimately is stupid. Pokemon Killer is more of a buzzword than an actual threat at this point. Oh, absolutely. Good morning, gamers. Yo, morning, Frisbee. How are you, Homan? Homie? I don't know how to talk. What's good, home dog? How you doing, brother? Homan, yep, Homan. Homer, the great writer of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Pokemon has manga, TCG, anime, and the games, yeah. Well, it's like, people are like, yeah, if you can beat Pokemon at their own game at making video games, then people will stop playing the games. It's like, it's just not true. Should have with a percentage of their power, yeah. I mean, I don't disagree that Palworld definitely did some things that Pokemon should do within their games. My problem with it is, like, I just hate that people turn it into, like, oh, it's like, this is the game that will beat Pokemon. It's like, no. No, it won't. At the end of the day, there are people that will probably play both Pokemon and Palworld, people who play just Palworld who didn't like Pokemon, people who play Pokemon who don't like Palworld. Or don't care. That's probably going to be the case. I think I took your shiny shield luck. My Masuda Sunken is at 1583 eggs. Neo dead. Oof. That's a rough one, brother. I hope everything turns around for you. Why can't people just make a Pokemon style game that isn't under the umbrella of Pokemon Killer? Because at the end of the day, Pokemon has, like, cornered the market when it comes to games that include catchable or, like, retrievable animals. I need to max Ween. I need to max Ween. So it's like, if you make a game that has a monster catching element, it's always going to be compared to Pokemon at the end of the day. And the thing is, the core gameplay of Pokemon and Palworld isn't at all similar. It's not even close to Legends Arceus. Pokemon is a RPG. Palworld's like a weird survival-esque style game. So they're not even the same. But if you include... And to be honest, I don't think Palworld would have gotten as popular... Or not, okay, I don't want to say it wouldn't have gotten as popular. But I don't think Palworld would have been called a Pokemon killer if they hadn't purposely made their designs to look exactly like Pokemon. You know? Like, if Palworld hadn't made Pokemon that, like, looked like Meganium, or, you know, stole the eyes off of Galarian Meowth, or, you know, made a Pokemon that looked like Lucario, or Piplup, or all these other, like... They made pals specifically that looked like Pokemon. And because they did that, I think it was really easy to call it a Pokemon killer or, like, compare it to Pokemon. If Palworld had just made a game that was like Ark, but you capture the animals instead of, like, you know, you capture the animals instead of, you know, like, or you didn't capture the animals, maybe you just like tamed them like you do like in Minecraft. Like no one's gonna call Minecraft a Pokemon killer. It's Minecraft. But I can tame a horse. I can tame a dog. You know? Not just Pokemon, recognizable Pokemon. If they stole from, like, Bruxish, no one would have cared. Yeah, Palworld definitely had a few intentional middle fingers Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. Well, like, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think anyone would have cared if they didn't specifically look like that one Pokemon that looks like it stole the 3D model of Luxray. You know? Like, bar for bar. Again, I don't think people would care, or Palworld would have been called a Pokemon killer if it, because I don't think people would have been like, oh, cool, this art game that has, like, yeah, I guess it has, like, the orbs and stuff, but all the animals are completely unique to them, and they don't own Monster. You know, Monster, whatever. You could transfer 4 shinies, so you need 69. I already made that joke when I needed 69. So, sorry, the joke is past me, Mo. You're behind, brother. I think it would have been better if Palworld tried to be less of a gacha game. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't think... It's not like people's fault for comparing Pokemon to, or Palworld to Pokemon when they made the similarities so apparent that it's like, oh yeah, we need to compare it to Pokemon because it's practically just taking Pokemon's designs and making a good game, you know? All the and really, someone said this and I thought it was interesting. It's like, Palworld is a Pokemon game for people who don't like Pokemon, which means you don't like the core gameplay that comes with Pokemon, like playing an RPG or playing a monster catching game with gyms. Like, you don't like the core elements that make up a Pokemon game, but you like games like Ark, and you like the Pokemon catching style, that you like catching Pokemon or catching animals. So, you know, Palworld was just a Pokemon game for people who don't like Pokemon. Who don't like the games that Pokemon make. So it's like, yeah, I guess so. Because then all the people who are not Pokemon fans are like, man, if Pokemon made a game like this, I might actually like them. It's like, well, they don't. They never have. They never have made those kinds of games. Like, so you just don't like Pokemon games, which is fine. But to say like, oh, Pokemon would be good if, it's like, that just doesn't, no, it doesn't make any sense. I don't have the energy to hate Palworld, I just hate Arc-style sandboxes. Yeah, I mean, the games aren't for everyone. And there was a talk of Palworld getting sued, but Game Freak resides in a non-open case area, so they would have gotten sued. They would have gotten sued already, so dumb. Yeah, I don't, like, dude. Honestly, the hype around the game, or the conversation around the game, was probably more enjoying than the game itself, because all the Pokemon YouTubers who went and tried out Palworld for a little bit to give it a shot and like give it a try, talk about it, ride off the hype of it, dropped it after like 2 weeks. They didn't actually care. They were doing it for some form of content. No one actually wanted to play Palworld. It was just the talk about it made it desirable. It was a nice wave to ride, which is fine. It's not bad to ride a wave and get a good piece of content out of it, you know? But like, when it turns into this Pokemon against everyone else sort of thing, I don't know, it just seems silly. It's just interesting to me because maybe it's because Palworld was made by its own company, its own game, but like no one says this about Cobblemon. Like no one says Cobblemon's the Pokemon killer. They just say it's Pokemon in Minecraft, but I guess it was a different game. I don't know. I think the reason people want Pokemon to be beaten so badly is because Pokemon is a sucky company, but it's the best we got. I mean, like, listen, it's hard for me to say, and mainly because I'm a Pokemon shill, and I get paid buku bucks from Game Freak to talk positively about their games. So I'm going to talk positively about their games. I don't think Pokemon itself is a bad company. I don't think Game Freak makes the best games with their IP that they could. But no one complains about the card quality. No one complains about the anime. No one I mean, maybe you might complain about the anime, like maybe changing art styles or the story that they're telling, but people don't really complain about the anime. No one complains about the manga. It's just us video game nerds who want something better than, to be honest, what we've gotten for generations, which is, regardless of the games you look around it, you know, freaking, what's it called? You know, Emerald came out during like the PS2 era, and we were having pixel graphic RPGs on a Game Boy, and yeah, we can call it the best of all time, but like, you can call it the best of all time, but like, Pokemon games have always been behind like the most modern media when it comes to games and quality, you know? So like, I don't disagree. I do think Pokemon could make their games better. They could definitely take more time, put more work into their games, make games that people are really excited for. But at the end of the day, I don't think Pokemon as a company sucks. It's just how they handle their IP, which kind of sucks, you know? Like, they could handle their IP of Pokemon so much better and do cooler stuff with it, but in all honesty, they already do so much with it. The merchandise they make is pretty good. I don't know. Like, really, of all this stuff Pokemon related, it's just the games that are, like, not the level of quality that we would all like them to be at. And granted, that's fine. We can want them to be better. Wanting them to be better is not a problem. It's just saying, like, oh, Game Freak's a bad company. I don't even know if that's true. I just think they have to keep up with the level of output they've put on themselves for a while. They've forced themselves to put out a game every 3 years in order to keep merchandise, cards, anime, all that stuff running. So it's like, they put themselves on a really fast treadmill that they can't get off of. I wish they'd at least add voices to the Pokemon games. I get tired of reading KEKW. Dude, that's your fault. Just don't read. What story are you reading for exactly? It's a Pokemon game. I mean, even in Scarlet and Violet, that's like, okay, I guess. It's just lazy and abuse of the lack of better choice IMO. Like, they're doing the exact opposite of milking their IP. Well, they're not killing it. They're not killing their IP, that's for sure. Because every Pokemon game has sold better than the last, outside of Legends Arceus and BDSP, but those weren't like brand new titles and games. Scarlet and Violet's gonna sell better than Sword and Shield. And Sword and Shield has sold better than nearly any other Pokemon game ever outside of the original Red and Blue. So their games have just especially after being on the Switch, has sold more and more. So it's not like, I wouldn't say like their games have, you know, they're definitely milking it. I would definitely argue they're milking it because they're making games as fast as they can on a cycle that sells as much as possible. And to me, that's like the definition of milking it. Especially if those games aren't to the level of quality that the fan base would like to see them at, you know? I hope this longer gap between games makes them change their schedule, but that's big cope. I don't know, I mean, I think the rumor is right now, and I would agree, that we're probably not getting a brand new region, like we're not getting Gen 10 until, we're not getting a brand new region until 2026, which is a 4-year cycle rather than a 3. I don't think that's a fair argument. Like, Taylor Swift is arguably a terrible artist, but she's the most popular in the world, but that says nothing about her abilities and talent. Well, I'm not saying the Pokemon games are good. I'm not saying they're like the epitome of what game design should be. All I'm saying is that, like, they have a very popular franchise that they make what for a while has been 1 to 2 games per year. We got Legends Arceus and BDSP in the same amount of time, but we had Sword and Shield into DLC, into BDSP, into PLA, into Scarlet and Violet, into Scarlet and Violet DLC. I mean, since 2019, they have milked the hell out of this franchise. And you could argue, outside of like maybe PLA, none of those games are like insanely good and deserve a lot of praise. But they keep making them, and they keep selling. So like, I don't know, to me, that's like the definition of milking. Hey Neo, what's up, Onik? How you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream. Feel like it's hardly milking if it's all the same thing? No, milking it would be exactly the same thing. Because here's the thing, you have to think about it this way. They're like, I think you milk a franchise if you keep giving people the exact same thing over and over, or like even a crappy product over and over because you know people will buy it. If you know people will buy it and you keep giving them a crappy product, that's like the definition of milking it. You're just riding the wave of your own popularity, and you're milking that popularity even if you make bad content, you know? Nothing much, trying not to melt in a currently bad heat wave where I am. Yeah, well stay cool, homie. Stay cool, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I don't know if that undermines the heat that you're feeling. Super big pumpkaboo. That's a big old pumpkin. Frisk, yo, hey, get off me. Pumpkaboo, you naughty, naughty pumpkin. I guess it just makes me mad that they have so much potential, but they just waste it because they already have the need money and a profitable formula. Yep. But at the end of the day, we keep buying it, you know? We can be as mad at them as we want to be, but we're just as much the problem. I bought both Scarlet and Violet. At this point, I have a copy of BDSP and I have a copy of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on my. I have Emerald, I have Ruby, I have Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, I have all of these games because, you know, we can blame them as much as we want, but I fed into the problem, and you know, I can complain or just realize, you know what? They're gonna make what's profitable for them, and if that's making less popular content, then, or less, you know, less well-made content, then I can't be that mad if I'm gonna keep buying it, you know? Exactly, I'm the Judas. I am what I hate. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know, man. You shouldn't feel bad. At the end of the day, you like the Pokemon formula, and regardless of how the games come out, you're gonna play the Pokemon formula. I will actively say Scarlet and Violet are bad games. They are undeniably awful games. They run poorly, they're hard on my eyes, but I've played a ton of them because I want to shiny hunt them, and I'm addicted to shiny hunting like a freak. Is it my fault? I don't know. I mean, this is like the Lorax, we have no one to blame but the consumers. Yeah, exactly. And if they come out with a brand new size of Thneed, I'm gonna buy it. In Thneedville, it's a brand new Dawn, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but Pokemon games make me dizzy sometimes. If you're talking about Scarlet and Violet, that'd be probably because the game's just poorly made. And visually, it's literally just visually hard to look at sometimes. Actually, often it's just visually hard to look at. It's crazy how much of a step down it was from Arceus. I don't know why they didn't just use the same engine. Well, I think because they were two different games. Like, you're not going to use the same engine for Legend Arceus as you're going to use for Scarlet and Violet because the game's built completely differently, you know? The game's built for catching Pokemon in the overworld and with a different concept in mind, open zone rather than open world, and then you make an open world game and you have to completely change the formula, you know? I don't know if the Switch engine could save SV. It couldn't because it's not open world. They probably had to make a brand new engine to handle what an open world is like, because you have to load the entire world in once you open it. If you want to get from point A to point B in an open world, the entire world has to be loaded. In Scarlet and Violet, you think Hullberry City's loaded in right now as I'm in this route? Nah. It's because all the Pokemon have set spawns and SV had more variables for the Pokemon to spawn in? Yeah, that's exactly that. Well, I don't know if that's the only reason that Scarlet and Violet ran poorly, but yeah, it's definitely part of the reason. Every time you go into an area in Arceus, the Pokemon are preset. It's also why I think there's a shiny noise in Arceus, because when the Pokemon are preset when you enter an area, the game knows to say, hey, once they get within this radius, make a noise, right? Because we've put a shiny here, so once they get within this radius, make the noise. But with Scarlet and Violet actively always making new Pokemon, it's a lot harder to put the noise in because you could be running around, you hear the noise, and then the shiny has despawned within, like, before you're even able to see it because of the radius in which Pokemon spawn, right? So it would make for these moments where you're like, oh, where's the shiny? I heard the sparkle noise. But unlike in Legends Arceus, that shiny will always be there unless you make it run away. So you can run away from it and run back, and it will still be shiny when you get back there, you know? That is not a Meowth. They could still do it in Scarlet and Violet if they made conditions for the despawn. Well, yeah, but then you have to code a brand new set of conditions around despawning. And the problem with open world games is the last thing you want is a bunch of preset Pokemon always loaded in an area, right? So think, if you're on the far west side of the map, right? If you're in Lavincia doing a gym battle, right? But a shiny is spawned in like Caseroya Lake. It has to keep the game has to keep the information for that Pokemon there the entire time, which is already, when Scarlet and Violet is laggy, it's going to lag your game even more because it's having a bunch of shiny Pokemon that are in different parts of the world loaded in all at the same time. So you have to... So instead, it's just easier to despawn them and you fail it rather than keeping shiny Pokemon locked on a place there for as long as they would have to be, you know? Scarlet and Violet was just too ambitious for the Switch. You also have to remember, and let's be, I think, listen, this might be mega cope for me, and it probably is, but every time Pokemon has done something new, whether it be move to 3D, or move to the DS, or move to a new, move into using color, or whatever, every time Pokemon has done that, they suck at it at first. It is bad. It is a bad version of what the final product will become, you know? When I think about X and Y, some people really like X and Y, but generally those games aren't considered as good as like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon later on down the 3DS life cycle. People, or ORAS, when they really figured out how to do 3D mons in a 3D game, you know? It took them time to figure out how to make 3D Pokemon games. Sword and Shield people did not like as much as Legends Arceus because it took them time to figure out how to make a game on the Switch. People didn't like Diamond and Pearl as much as Platinum because it took them a while to figure out how to make a two-screen game. And they focused so much on the two-screen elements that they forgot, hey, let's make a regional dex with more than one fire type, you know? So I would also keep in mind that Pokemon, I think, will get better at making open world games, especially as they work with hopefully what will be new hardware, the Switch 2, that can handle a game that is constantly loading in monsters on that open world scale, like they would kind of need to do in a Scarlet and Violet kind of game, you know? So that would be my hope, is that Scarlet and Violet was the first try to do an open world Pokemon game, and they're going to keep trying, because I think the idea of open world Pokemon is the best idea that Pokemon can do for its future. They just need to add in level scaling and all the other stuff that comes with open world games, and the first game's not going to have it because it was pretty much a test. If they make Gen 10 really good because they tested with Gen 9 and find out what people liked and didn't like, then it was worth it. Having crappy Gen 9 was worth it for a really good Gen 10, you know? And give the Pokemon an AK, exactly. I mean, they didn't even think to give Pokemon the Glock, you know, and a Rari. But that's something they may think about now that they have time to think about it and really figure out what does a good open world game look like, you know? Why can't I rob the Delibird presents in Mesa Goza? Why can't I pull out the Blick and hold up the joint and say, hey, I want all of your prized goods, give it to me now, and then I get a 5-star rating and all of a sudden it turns into GTA 7, you know? Why isn't that a thing? I don't know. But that doesn't mean it can't happen, right? We just needed Scarlet and Violet to get to that point. So look forward to GTA 7 Pokemon Edition coming out soon, 2026. Here's my question. Will Legends ZA come out before GTA 6? Truly something to ponder. Chew on that one while you're at it. Sit there and think about it. Probably? I mean, yeah, probably. Here's my question. Does GTA 6 get delayed to 2026? I don't know, bro. I kind of want to know if it's going to get delayed to 2026. I think it'd be really funny if it did. You know? What if ZA is GTA 6? True. We never knew the Rockstar and Game Freak collab was coming. Y'all complained about our games being bad? Here's GTA 6 with Pokemon included. You can now catch a Chikorita as you hold up a gas station. W moment. W bromant. Can you guys believe I'm only 65 shinies away from finishing my living dex? Isn't that bonkeronis and cheese? I feel so old. I started this almost 5 years ago. 4.5 years ago. Now look at me. Now look at me. I'm out here grinding. I'm out here putting in the hours. I'm shiny hunting like I just started shiny hunting again. I've got that drive back. Because the start of the year, Blood was going so slow. Okay, first off, don't call me Blood like you're my home dog like that. Alright, you don't know me like that, little bro. Second off, yeah, I get it. I was getting really unlucky, but I'm totally back, baby. Just wait till we finish this stupid Deoxys and I start doing 4 games again. I bring back the 2 3DSs and the 2 Switches. W moment. We get those SOS hunts back cooking up. We can start getting Druddigon and all these other ones, you know. I've learned how to Poke Radar now. I've gotten better at Poke Radaring in X and Y. I've started cooking wholeheartedly. Neo, no thanks to much power. What? No thanks to what? Wait. We've already listened to this song. Don't do this to me today, YouTube. Not today, buddy. I can't deal with it today. Reread that, good sir? No, that's too much power. Oh. The wrong spelling of 2 got me messed up. I thought you were trying to say something else. I can't deal with it either, I know. Why do so many YouTubers not know how to read? Alright, listen. Get off my back. He used the wrong word. He used the wrong spelling of 2. So I was trying to figure out what he was trying to say. Jiminy Christmas, y'all are haters. He's from Texas, banked. What is that supposed to mean? Are you calling Texas people uneducated? Excuse me, I have a college degree and a baby on the way. I don't know what the baby has to do with anything. I just saw the sonogram and it reminded me. You're a nerd, use context clues. You know what? Whatever. You know what? I look forward to finish this 11 deck so I can screw off and not talk to any of you ever again. That's right, I said it. Neo has a baby on the way? No, that's just someone else's sonogram. I'm going to Texas in like 19 days. Don't expect to... If you pop up at my apartment, I will be freaked out. Hey, classic Texan Patrick, I'm not stupid, I'm Texas. What's the difference? Alright. I'm not here to fight your bad opinions, bro. You can have your awful opinions about Texas if you want. Texas is lit. Alright? Even SpongeBob called you out? Yeah, and then he got his little sponge butt whooped by Sandy Cheeks, alright? Don't act like he won that confrontation, bro. Dude was lost. He was spitting, though. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's just fun to hate on Texas, but listen, at the end of the day, who's got more guns? You know what I'm saying? If it really came down to hand-to-hand combat or man-to-man combat, I think the Texas ones would win. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I don't personally own a gun. But I'm just saying. I think you're outnumbered there. Dude, this song just played too. What is YouTube doing? YouTube stripping today. I'll tell you. This song definitely already played. I appreciate you, Kimu, and your amazing remixes, but like, can I get a different Kimu remix? Yeah, I may be stupid, but are you bulletproof? That's right, bro. That's right, brother. The Texans would need to run fast enough to get them? Alright. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what beats a Texan with a gun? Fast food. Dude, that's crazy. We're calling Texans fat? Damn. Bro, that's just all of America. Don't start picking and choosing who eats fast food, bro. We got people in Europe calling us Burger McDonald land. That's just not Texas, homie. The Texans wouldn't know how to turn off the safety of a gun? We wouldn't have to. If we're firing, why does the safety need to be off? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Texas is the 8th most overweight state. Yeah, dude, we're not even top 5. So, I mean, there you go. We're not even top 5, bro. I mean, that's not even that bad. So we stop when Deoxys reaches 10k today, right? Bro, as if, dog. No. I'm not going till Deoxys reach 10k. That's insane. Sir, I've been to Texas. I've seen some round peeps there. Bro, have you been to America? There's round peeps everywhere. Y'all are waffling like it's just Texas. Neo's an outlier. True, bro. I bring the BMI of this state down at least a couple of points. Me alone. Me and my twig body bring this state's BMI down hard. No other state says everything is bigger? Damn. Alright, you got me there. If Neo died tomorrow, Texas would be top 3. True. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, I may not be fat, but I'm carrying a large weight on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying, gamers? True. Oh, lordy. That's only because all the fast food goes to your dump truck. That is true. I do have a fat dumpy. No, Chris, we'll probably hit 10k tomorrow, and then after we hit 10k tomorrow, I'm going to start hunting this off stream. The chat has agreed to let me hunt this off stream after we hit 10k, so once we hit 10k tomorrow, this hunt is officially going off stream. I will still hunt it on stream until it is found, but we're going to start grinding away at this hunt after tomorrow. The true grind begins. Wait, Shadow, what's the number 1? 6 months left until the end of this channel? What do you mean? Are you saying like when I have a baby, or are you saying I'm gonna finish the living dex in 6 days? Or 6 months? 6 days, damn, Landon. Slow your roll. Well, Neo gone, carry on? What? No, wait, I expect you guys to mourn me. Once I stop streaming, I expect there to be a full mourning process. I expect you guys to go through the full dabda. First, your denial, like, nah, Neo's definitely gonna keep streaming. And then, anger, you're gonna be mad at me. Say, why does Neo want to spend so much time with his family, spending time with us? I'm kind of angry. And then you're gonna go into bargaining, be like, maybe if we member to Neo more, start donating in his stream chat, he'll stream more often. And then you'll go into depression. You'll just be upset because you think everything is over, and then you'll go into acceptance of, you know what, Neo, we needed to move on. Can I have ownership of the channel when your child kills it? My child's not gonna kill this channel. Stop. I will probably, my chances are I will probably come back every time there's a new game. I will come back and stream every time there's a new game. Now, if you guys care about me at that point, probably, well, you know, if you guys have probably moved on, which is probably 100% true, you guys will move on, and then, you know, there will be a real question of like, well, why even, I don't even remember who Neo is. I subbed to a guy named Neo. You'll forget about me real quick, you know? That's the thing about social media, is you kind of forget the people you followed, you kind of forget about the people you followed once they disappear off the internet. Neo thinks he's PewDiePie. I don't think I'm PewDiePie. I'm not Swedish. I also don't have 100 million subs. You guys didn't get me there fast enough, so really, who's to blame there? You didn't make 100 million alts quick enough, little babies. Sorry. I take no responsibility for that. We'll do the stages of grief any percent speedrun and go straight to acceptance. I mean, that's fair. Listen, whatever you need to do to get over it. If you need a speedrun to get over it, then Do what you need to do. When did Neo become a father, though? Is that like a stream thing, or am I stupid? No, I have a baby on the way in January. My wife and I are pregnant. And by my wife and I mean just my wife. I gotta tell you guys, though, pregnancy, pff, easy. I haven't felt a thing. Let me be honest. I haven't felt a single thing being pregnant. I don't know what people waffle about this pregnancy thing being hard. Has the baby been kicking you, Neo? No, I haven't felt a single thing, bro. Let's be fair, if you were a 100 million sub kind of streamer, you'd be pimping that baby out. That is true. If I had 100 million subs, you bet your dollar I'd put my child on the internet just to make a few extra bucks, because I'd probably have no morals in the first place. Hell, I might do that. Maybe that's the real play. I instead of being like how I am now, where I say I don't want to, where I said I don't want to put my baby on the internet, I change tune halfway through, right as the baby's born, and say, wait a second. I look at my baby and I see dollar signs. I see, wait a second, hold on, this baby's cute and could make me hella money. Baby shiny hunts, I set up a DDR dance pad, and that's where they do their tummy time, and every time they slap the things, they do soft resets. Bro, that's going to the moon. Are you kidding me? I mean, think about how much money we'd make. And I say we as if you guys are a part of it, but really I just mean myself. We, myself, and I, you know what I'm saying? Fire stream idea? I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. I'm cooking. I think there's true value here. Living Dex round 2, this time baby edition. We've already found the living dex of Neo by himself. Now Neo has 6 children, has all of them shiny hunt for him. Will Neo's 6 children be able to beat Neo's time at finding a shiny living dex? Follow the streams to find out, you know? Kind of heat, bro. How will the baby be able to dance if they're born with your giant head? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't think the Lord's gonna give my baby a head so big they can't stand up, alright? My head's not that big. That's just out of pocket, bro. How do you guys want me to reveal the gender, dude? Do you want me to like set my house on fire and then the color of the fire will be what gender the baby is? I could do that. Didn't we have some corny idea where I throw out, or no, I had a corny idea. I said I'd throw out a Zacian or a Zamazenta, and if I threw out Zacian, it was a boy. If I threw out Zamazenta, it was a girl. God, that's so cringy, and I might just do it. I might just do it just to feed into the cringe a little bit. I like the Shellos in Gastrodon. Shellos, though, we could do that, but how do I guarantee that I find the Shellos of a certain color? Otherwise, the minute you guys see me find the Shellos, or go after a certain Shellos, you're gonna be like, wait a second, Neo. Hold on 1 minute. Here's what I do. Well, no, wait, but then you'd know based off the region. I was gonna say I get a 40 chain and BDSP started up, and then when the shiny sparkles pop up, I'll run into the patch and you'll see what the baby gender is, right? But then if I do that, you nerds will just be like, wait a second, he's in Route 204, which is the blue Shellos only. So, actually, I know what the gender is already. That way we can't tell until the ball's opened. That's fair. That's a good point. You think we know the Shellos locations? We don't? Yeah, but you guys would look it up. Don't act like there's not a single person in here that wouldn't look it up. SMH Neo vaping on stream? I just put my... It's just my Joy-Con. I just put my Joy-Con to my lips. I'm not vaping. Sorry. Something came up. I had to turn it off. Okay, I might have looked it up as you were suggesting the idea. Listen, I'm telling you, you guys would have done it. Don't act innocent. Don't act like, Neo, what? You think we would do that? Yes, absolutely you would. 100%. Come on, dude. Where's J-Pine for that? I don't know, dude. Honestly, I'm gonna be real, dude. J-Pine fell off. 100% I'm saying it, bro. J-Pine fell off, bro. I didn't watch the Knee Out of Context compilations at 26 minutes because I wanted to wait till I finished the living decks, and bro said, you know what? No more Knee Out of Context. I don't care anymore. Fell off, bro. Just kidding. I love J-Pine. He's awesome. Man's a goat. He makes all our Neo recap or monthly recaps for us. That's my goat right there, alright? No shade to J-Pine. Bro's doing God's work. I don't see anyone else putting that time and effort in. I put in some effort for banana stream. That's the last effort you'll get from me. That's fine. As long as you keep giving me your money through gifted memberships, then you don't need to put in effort. That's fine. Oh yeah, your shorts and vids finally started popping up in my feed? Bro, my shorts started popping up in my feed, bro. They're like, hey, you should check out this YouTube short from NeoHere. I'm like, excuse me, I am NeoHere. I made that. Bro, I don't want to watch it. I made it myself. Why was I added? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, bro. Hey, how's it going? It's going well, Lando. How are you? I can't afford your memberships. I know. Well, I make them expensive for a reason. Only the elite of the elite can be NeoHere members. Sorry, brother. It's just kind of how inflation works. Not my problem. Watch anyway, free view. True. More views for Neo. Wait, I love that NeoHere guy. He's so bald and handsome. Doing good going for Shiny Lugia and Dynamax Adventures? Nice. How's that going? How many encounters you on? Lando, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Wait, my name's Landon. Is this my alt account? Did someone sign on to my alt account? Thank you for the gifted membership, Shadow. I'm sorry you can't afford your own. Hopefully one day you'll be able to afford your own, you know? I came to the PFC with Johto Shiny Challenge, by the way. You guys are so close. Yeah. Lol, my name is Landon. Bro, my name's Landon. Dude, that's crazy. Maybe we're twins. Thanks for stopping by, though, Lando. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. I'm Deluxe. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Man, you guys are so... Man, you guys are so... I'm so sad you just can't afford your own. Well, actually, Deluxe can't afford his own. It's just him that's the broke one. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Deluxe. I appreciate it. Y'all are very sweet. Oh, wait, Jason got you gifted? Bro. Dude, Jason's popping off. My W. I'm him. You are him. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate it, homie. Banks will never get one, and we'll keep it that way. Gonna start my Groudon hunt in Old Sun Moon tonight. Good luck, homie. Good luck, home dog. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how the Johto event went. I'm excited for the Hoenn video to get made. It's currently being worked on. Now the Hoenn event's being worked on. Love getting to work on those events. Favorite part of my job for sure. I've got gifted one in the Hoenn event after 2 years of not getting gifted one ever. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have memberships until like last November, so it's not like there was a lot of time to get memberships, you know? If I'm being honest. It's not like you had ample opportunity. Speaking of, I think we're actually close to getting a new emote slot, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Hold up! Wait one diddly darn minute. We might actually be close to getting a new emote slot. Oh, never mind. I lied. We're not close at all. No, we are not close at all. I'm totally capping, by the way. It's not even true. We are, at this point, after those 11 gifted members, we are 22 away. I lied. I thought we were close, bro. Because I'm pretty sure we need 100 to get the next, we need 100 for the next slot, right? Isn't it 100 for the next slot? Am I crazy? Or is it lower than that? How much is it per slot? Hello, what's up, Gaming with Harry? Welcome back to the stream, how are you? I'm also going for a living dex. I'm around 650 shinies in. Hey, good luck, homie. You got this, dog. I might beat you to it. but I wish you luck. There's only 10 people watching. Yeah, I didn't get gifted. Why does it gift for people not watching the stream? Maybe it just doesn't like you, Banked. You know? Maybe you're blacklisted off of getting memberships. I don't remember. How many members do we need to get a new emote slot? I forget. I think it's every 25. All the legendaries are a killer. There's so many, and Dynamax members get very boring and tedious. Well, that's why I did Ultra and Ultra Moon for all my legendaries. I finished all my legendaries. Deluxe, thank you for gifting another membership. I appreciate it, homie. You guys don't have to do that, by the way. I hope you know that I'm purely joking about the gifted memberships thing. I don't care. Send me your baby registry, Neo, and I'll send you a gifted subs. Dog, if I send you my baby registry, I'd prefer you probably just get something for the baby rather than sending me like, what if you're like, oh, I'll buy Neo a stroller and gifted subs, and you just buy like 200 gifted members. I don't know if that's the play, you know? I'd actually gift you a gift. Yeah, if you want to, I can definitely send it, homie. If you want it, I can definitely send it to you, homie. But I don't have the Shiny Charmer. I don't know if it's worth it since I have no clue when Pokemon Bank shuts down. I would definitely get the Shiny Charmer if I were you. If you can get it, I would do it. Because it's doing 1365 hunts in Ultra and Ultra Moon is the best way to get legendaries, bar none. I got all my legendaries within like a year after getting Ultra and Ultra Moon. Granted, the ones that took the longest was definitely the Dynamax Adventure ones, but everything else was nice. Just act like you don't want one to get it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how you do it. I don't want one. I mean, I don't even really want a gifted membership. What am I gonna do with it? Spam Neo dead? Cringe. How many members do I need to get a new emote? Hold on, let me double check. Let me check, gamers. Let me check for you since you guys keep begging. Emote slots YouTube. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba da da. Oh wait, no, I think we already get a new emote because I'm at 76. Wait, I think we do get a new emote. I think we do. Can I upload? Wait, can I do a new emote? I can! What do we do? At 75, I got a new emote. So I have a new emote right now, and I get another one at 100, which is 22 away right now. But for now, we have a new emote, so we need to come up with an idea before the end of stream so I can make it. So what do we do? I'm praying that there will be a way to hunt legendaries in ZA. I mean, I think that's cope, but I'll pray with you, homie. But that might be a little bit of cope. What do we do? What's a funny emote? What's something that we don't have right now? What is it? Here's, for those of you who are members, what's an emotion you feel at times that you're like, dang, I wish I had a picture of Neo to express this emotion? What is it? What's one of those that you need? Neo Bab? I mean, I don't have a picture of my baby though, so I can't, you know, that's not really gonna work. I don't have a picture of my baby. Your head on a baby's butt? No, we're definitely not. No, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Neo Troll? No, I don't want to do a troll emote. We don't have a lurking emote. That's true. We definitely don't have a lurk, but I don't even know what would you do. What would we do for a lurking emote? What's a lurking emote? Neo gone? Wait, we don't have a chair emote. Wait, that's actually so based and true. Where's the chair? Is Neo chair what we go for? So you guys can spam Neo chair whenever I'm gone? Are we cooking your chair? I think that's the play. I think we have to, right? Do I take a picture of my chair right now and we make the emote right now? I feel like the chair is kind of pog, though. I feel like the chair does go kind of dummy hard. When else would you do it? I don't know. Am I really going to do it off stream? Am I really going to make the Neo chair emote off stream? Plus, gifted memberships go away, and then we lose our chance to do the new emote. So I have to do it now if I want to do it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me go to Facecam real quick. I'm gonna take a picture of my chair real quick on my phone, and then we'll edit it together. Let me turn on this light. Do you guys want the hands down or the hands up? I think you guys would want the handlebars down. Hold on. Alright. I took some photos. If we get another emote, if we get to 100, which would be stupid, but if we get to 100, I'm fine with doing Neo Lurk or something like that. I'm fine with doing Neo Lurk if we were to get over 100, but that's a lot of time. But that's a lot of... That's a lot of members, so don't feel like you have to, but I'd be fine to do Neo Lurk if that's what you guys would want. If that's what the vote is for, I'm happy to do that. Alright, let me pull up paint.net. Looking over the fence, you have to remember these have to be photos that I can realistically take. Okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on one diddly darn minute. Let me pull up my screen real quick. Oop. Alright, here's Neo Chair. Let's go and do a crappy cutting out of this real quick. Don't worry about the wires underneath my desk, alright? It's none of your business. Alright, file, crop to selection. Alright, let's clean this up. Neo Dumpy? Dude, I already tried to do an emote of me twerking and they said it was too sexual. I tried to do an emote of me twerking on YouTube and they said it was sexualized content. They weren't willing to do over-sexualized content on their channel. My dumpy's too strong for YouTube. They can't handle it. They said, whoa, 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 there's children on this website. And I said, dude, my bad, dog. I'm sorry. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but paint.net is not great at cutting out images, so I just have to hand do it. They rejected my dumpy. They said, you know what, we don't want your dumpy. And it really hurt my feelings, honestly, but oh well. What are you gonna do? They reject your dumpy once and you walk away. You take your ball and you go home. I took my dump truck and I went home. I said, you know what, if you don't want my dumpy, then fine, you're not gonna get it. Why not use shift click? What's shift click? What does shift click do? Shift then click? What does that do? I don't know what you're trying to get at. It'll erase in a straight line where you click? It's not really happening. Even when I'm curving, it kind of just goes with the curve of my brush. Well, this is what you guys get for gifting emojis. We stop streaming altogether. We stop streaming shiny hunting and we make emotes. Better stream, to be honest. Well, that just feels kind of mean. Alright. Let me grab a smaller brush so I can get in these nooks and crannies. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, I know. I wish I had I mean, I might even have access to Photoshop, and I've never learned how to use it, which is stupid of me. I think I recently got access to Photoshop when I switched my Adobe account from a regular account to a teacher account using Georgie's email, which I don't know if that's illegal or not, but I'm married to her, so I should be able to have access to it, you know? I thought Paint.net would keep the same shortcuts. Would you even see the emoji in size? Dude, I have no idea. We're gonna find out. If anything, we'll at least have this as a placeholder until I find something better. Because if you guys like the NeoHere emoji more after we come up with an idea for it, then we can do that instead. But at least this way we nail down the slot. Because the problem is if the slot goes away before we're able to use it, then we never get it, right? But this way we at least guarantee that we have the slot. We actually get to use the slot, which is more important to me. Alright. This is looking about good. Alright. Let's double check to make sure all this is cleared out. Looks about right. Alright, now we do the worst part of it. Image resize. We need to resize this to a 746 by 746. Boom. Wide Neo chair. Okay. Alright, where does this need to go? Let me hide my screen real quick just so I don't show anything on the side I don't want to see. This can go here. Do I have emojis? Why do I keep all the emotes that I have? Whatever. Neo chair. Alright. Let me upload this bad boy. See if it works or not. That's one thick chair, true. It's wide to fit the fat dumpy. I know, that's what I've been saying. You gotta make sure it's a big chair to fit my fat dump truck of a butt, you know? True. Earn. We go to memberships. We go to customize default perks. We go to emoji. We go to add another emoji. Yeah, it says I need 21 more members, so that's up to y'all if you want to do that. I don't care if you don't want to. It's fine. But if you guys want another emoji, it's 21 more. Boom. Alright. NeoHere is activated. At least it should be. NeoHere has been activated. Enjoy, you silly little gooses. Boom. Just that simple. Sometimes you just gotta put in a little effort, you know? So now, whenever I stream, whenever I leave stream, you guys can now spam NeoHere, because that's what you guys would see. W moment. We did it! Wow, we, us, together, we've done did it, chat. This is us, we did it. No, you're fine. So yeah, if you guys want another emoji, it's gonna be like 21 more memberships, and I don't even care that much. The only emoji I can think of now would be Neo Lurk, so... If you guys want Neo Lurk, then 21 more memberships is what we would need, but I feel like the chair emoji goes kind of hard, if I'm being honest. Neo selling out? Yeah. I just want your money at the end of the day. The only reason I do this is for money. You guys have known that, though, for a while. I've said that. I've been saying that. I just want your money. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. J-Pon, I have a question for you, home dog. Are you still working? Are you still adding to the Neo out of context compilation from like these streams and stuff? Like, is it still actively being compiled? I add it to the, and I add to it in bid chucks. Okay, cool. Because I've seen a lot of clips coming out from the woodworks of Neo out of context clips, and I'm like, I wonder if he's adding to it or not. There's been some interesting ones, I'll say it. You could also just watch it now, based answer. I'm not watching it now. Did you grab Neo Vape? True. I did just actively vape on stream. I did just rip a big honk of my vape. Right after taking my... Oh, I haven't taken my vitamin today. Why are you laughing, George? Chat, don't watch. Vitamins. I love me a good vitamin, right, chat? We all love vitamins. I love a good pee-pee in the morning. NeoHere, June 26th. Listen, it's funny. When you go beep-beep, it's fun. Dude! This song's already played. I'm gonna rip the vocal cords out of YouTube Shuffle. I'm gonna put my hand inside its throat and rip its vocal cords out. You can't sing anymore, YouTube, if you don't shuffle the songs I want correctly. Do your job. You have one job, and it's to take all 300 songs in this playlist and shuffle them in an appropriate manner. Dude. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna... Man, people really like the NeoHere emote, huh? Are we NeoHere fans here? Oh my god. Hi. How are you? I didn't even see you walking up. That actually terrified me. No, you're good. All of a sudden, there's just someone right in my face. My man's got the fattest dumpy in the land? I mean, that's me. That's me, brother. What's up, brother? Do, 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 do. At first I thought NeoHere was NeoHere, but then I remembered that doesn't exist. That's kind of fair, honestly. NeoHere doesn't exist. NeoBald exists. Hey, chat. Shadow forgot what NeoBald looks like because he's too broke to be a member. Can we show him in chat what NeoBald looks like? He's too broke to be a member, so we should probably remind him what NeoBald looks like. That beautiful image. All my members in chat, can I get a quick NeoBald spam? Thank you. Just so Brokey over here, Shadow, can figure out what it looks like. There we go. Thank you, Fake Ocean. I appreciate it. There you go. Just because you forgot, Shadow. Just so you can remember. So you can use that brain of yours to remember what NeoBald looks like. No, now one of the clips in the comp is outdated. Georgie and I are having no babies. That is true. You might have to take it out. I mean, it's sure it's outdated, but like, what's the I guess there is no context for it because it's all out of context. What even was I saying where I said we're having no babies? Because we definitely are having a baby now. A baby is on the way. A little Neo is on the way. He'll be the best shiny hunter to ever do it, bro. That dude's gonna be finding shiny legendaries at the age of 3. My goat. My little baby goat. Isn't it the clip for Krabby 1? I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of Krabby. Well, you can increase his friendship so it can evolve. So what can evolve? What are we waffling about? Kind of lost track of the conversation I was leading. Neo, Krabby is a real Pokemon. You didn't fail one, though? Okay, good. Neo, why don't you just watch it now? Because I want to watch it at the end. I want to do a big stream at the end of this shiny hunting living dex where I give away all my extra shinies. It's like after I've released my videos, I give away all my extra shinies. I watch some out of context compilations. I talk about what the future is going to be, and then I give my final goodbye. We all cry together. We all have the tear-filled moment of like, wait, Neo's actually leaving. I'm gonna miss him. And then I actually cry on stream for the first time ever. Because I didn't cry during Arceus, and we all know that's true. Neo, when his baby comes out as a shiny, do you think I won't pop off? Let's go! Shiny baby! We all know you're a false prophet. Of what? What am I prophetizing? Hello, yellow cat. I'm gonna be honest, Galarian's Meowth, as much as I don't like the Pokemon, Shiny's not lit. Shiny's kind of lit. You're not counting the attainable Gimmeghoul, your dex will not be complete. Actually, the Gimmeghoul event's coming back soon, and I will be hunting it and catching it on both my Switches when I do find it. So, I will have Gimmeghoul and Golden Go, one that I have found myself. Looks like you just got really stupid. Looks like you just got put in the stupid box. $666 encounters, OMG, number scary. Don't worry. You don't have Zero Aura? Well, I wasn't shiny hunting when Zero Aura was a thing, so I don't really feel like that should count. I wasn't shiny hunting when Zero Aura was a thing, so I don't count it. As long as you never go online with SV, you should keep the event permanent. You can keep the event around permanently, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the event permanently, and then I'm going to do the hunt on both of my Switches at the same time. So I'm gonna do whenever I find the raid, I'm gonna do the hunt on both of my Switches at the same time, so I can do it. So I can catch 2 at once, and then I get both my wait, my counter's off. Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh flip! It should have been off that long. It's fine. Should have started earlier. Yeah, well. Oh well. You can't change the past, you can only look forward to the future. And that's what I will do. Damn it. Whatever, I can wait. But anyways, Glaring Meowth actually kind of has a nice shiny. So I don't have Zeraora. No, I don't have Genesect from Go, and I don't count Go shiny, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, those are the only ones I don't have. I'll have Gimmeghoul and Golden Go. I will be hunting, and now the event's coming back. But I can just hope, hey, let's cope that they lower the odds, poggers, even though Arion, one of John's mods, was like, they're not going to lower the odds, bro. You know what? You know what? Leave me alone. Let me cope, all right? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of cope. Damn, no Genesect? I don't count Go Shinies. I don't do it. I'm not looking forward to trying to find Gimme again. Last time was hell and got none. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you only do it during the 2 weeks of the event, you will probably not get one again. That's why you gotta save the event. Save the event, brother. Don't go online, brother. It's 13 days again, and guess what? I'm gonna be hunting for those 13 days. My whole living dex is gonna go on a hiatus as I search for just Gimmeghoul. I'm so excited. They better, dude, they better raise the effing odds. I swear, dude. If they don't raise the odds, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? I did save it, but eventually a new raid event came. Yeah, but the raid event won't go onto your Switch unless you go online. Like, the raid event won't change unless you go online. So just don't go online once you have the event on your Switch. I know, I wanted the new event. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, that's a whole different thing entirely. Do 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 do. Listen, here's what I'll say. If there was ever a full odds hunt that I needed to go under odds on, it'd be that damn Gimmeghoul raid if they don't lower the odds. They really need to lower the odds, dude. They need to lower the odds. I don't know if they know how to lower the odds for raid events, but they need to do it. They just need to. It is absurd to expect people to be able to find a shiny Gimmeghoul raid legitimately in that amount of time. I've gotten several raid shinies, so it's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's so unlikely it's annoying. What were they? 1 in 4,103. And you have to remember, the shinies can only be found in 5-star raids, which don't show up on the map. 5-star raids don't show up on the map. And it's full odds, right? So you have to go check every single individual, like, raid that has, like, the raid event missed over it or whatever. Hope that it's a 5-star. If it is a 5-star, check it. If it's not shiny, restart your game. Move the day forward because you only get 1 5-star raid per day and then go from there. Which sucks. If it was a 6-star, this wouldn't be as big of a deal because then you could just go straight to the 6-star raid, check if it was shiny, and move on. But you have to find your 5-star raid. If it's not shiny, move on. It just sucks. It's not fun. It's not even enjoyable. If they had only one Terra type, it would be easier. Yeah, exactly. But they're every Terra type. It's every Terra type. It's only 5-star raids, which can't be seen on the map. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, you only get 1 5-star raid per day, right? Which means you have to go check every single crystal around you to see if it's a 5-star one. I'd allow you to use a raid scanner. I'm not going to. the biggest thing that I'm going to do, which can be, for some people can be a little iffy. The thing I'm going to do is, as soon as I have the raid, I'm going to host it for both my Switch, both of my Switches, and catch both of them on that Switch, so I get Gimmeghoul and Golden Go from one raid. That might be weird to some because I'm really technically only finding one, but if I'm not going to do a rage scanner and I'm doing possibly the hardest and most annoying hunt in Pokemon for a long time, I feel like I should be allowed to do that. The only change to that I will say is if they do lower the odds to like a 2% or even a 1%, I will, or a 1 in 200 even, I will hunt two. I will hunt one on both of my Switches if they lower the odds. That's the only way I'm gonna hunt two of those. So, look forward to that, I guess. I am correct in saying they only give you one 5-star raid per day, right? No, they give you multiple? You can get plenty of 5-star raids per day? Okay. Like 4 to 5? Okay, so then I just have to check every crystal then. Each day, which is almost more annoying. Salutation, good to be here on the stream. What's up, Abba? Welcome back to the stream. 6 stars, 1 a day? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be even more annoying then. That kind of sucks. Well, only do 6 to 10 only do 6 to 10 will be event crystals. That is true. So I guess I just have to check those 6 event crystals and then skip, and then day skip, which isn't that big of a deal. Here's the question. Will they be in Kitakami and... If they're in Kitakami and Blueberry, then maybe the chance of it being a 5-star is like higher. Can always have help from your friend. I mean, I kind of need to do it on my own though. I'm kind of set to doing all these hunts on my own. How's the new cherry emote treating you? I mean, listen, people like it right now, so they're usually just Paldea. That's what I would think. The most annoying thing about the raids, though, is that it's impossible to tell if it's shiny. If you get the raid, PM me and I'll join, please. Well, there's a thing about that, Shadow. If it's past the event date, I can't. Because if I go online, it will get rid of the raid. Also, I would be terrified of going online after not being online during the time and then the raid's changing. Gimmeghoul's a trash shiny, and that's the more annoying part too. They do sparkles in the raids? Do they? Are they like really apparent sparkles? Because my thing is, I don't know if I'd be able to tell if it's shiny or not. Yo, what's up, Heidi? Long time no see. How are you? That's the worst part of this, bro. I mean, listen, I just really think Pokemon's just screwing with shiny hunters. They take the worst shiny in Scarlet and Violet, a shiny that barely changes, put it only in max raids with a full odds chance of being found. And then after that, they say, alright, good luck! When there's already a hue and tint on the Pokemon from the crystallization of the Terra. So it's like, they really just screwed us over entirely. They said, hey, shiny hunters, we know you love finding different colored Pokemon. Here's a Pokemon that barely changes and is hard to tell if it's shiny in a raid where it's 1 in 4,103. Have a good time. There are no sparkles? Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, and then there's no sparkles, bro. They literally made a shiny hunting hellhole and then said, good luck. That's why I'm like, that's why in my opinion, I really think they need to lower the odds of the shiny Gimmeghoul raids. Like, they need to. I really feel like it is unfair to expect people to be able to find it. I think it's just silly. Because it will be Terra, exactly. So you like have to catch it to even know if it's Terra anyways. So it's just cursed. It's just horribly cursed. Like it is literally the worst combination they could have done for a shiny hunt. And the thing is, in this sense, I feel like they're doing it more on purpose. Not on purpose, maybe that's a little not the right wording. But they're doing it with the intention of making it, like, difficult to find. Because they're purposely not lowering the rates. They're saying, there's a chance you could find a Gimmeghoul. And it's like, yeah, there's also a chance I could win the lottery. But honestly, that feels more likely. Had to listen to stupid news on the radio? Hey, you're good, bro. Return value to the store. Not great to not have a video and audio and visual indicator for shinies. I mean, I don't care as much about that. I don't care as much about like the visual and audio indicator for shinies. I care more about having people shiny hunt. Having people shiny hunt in what's it called? In raids, and then making the raid Pokemon nearly impossible to see. Long story short, I had to get an incomplete because I got debilitating from sheet programs, new meds, and I'm waiting for the grade, but at least I turned everything in. Well, I'm happy you were able to turn everything in, Heidi. You can't do audio indicators the way Pokemon spawns starting by every single encounter is rerolled. Yeah, I don't think you could. I don't think it would work. It's definitely more of a Legends Arceus thing, for sure. Just want to annoy you specifically, yeah. I mean, I really do think they need to raise the rates. They need to. In my opinion, I feel like it would be unfair to not raise the rates. Like, I mean, damn, they were able to do it in max raids. They were able to lower it to like a 1 in, what was it, a 1 in 20, a 1 in 200 for max raids, I think? It's like a 1 in 200 for max raids, wasn't it? Why can't they do it for Terra raids? Did they just forget the technology on how to lower the own odds? NeoHere, so true, Cortisloth. Like, did they just forget? They were just like, wait a second. We can lower the odds? It's during Worlds, right? Yeah, it's a World celebration. August 9th to the 22nd is the date range for it. Where's Neo Dab? I don't know. I feel like you're just old. Because Neo Dabbing is dead, bro. That is dead. We have had event raids. I know, but why? Have we not had a single event raid in Scarlet and Violet with raised shiny odds? Has there not been a single one? Here's the deal. At the end of the day, we're getting mad and upset over something we don't know. We're assuming they're not going to raise the odds. And I feel like that's a fair assumption. But they might. They might legitimately raise the odds. And part of me thinks, like, they're doing this rerun of these older events. Because serving Pikachu is an older event, right? Or Water Pikachu or whatever. Part of me thinks they're doing these older events, one, to let older players who weren't around get them, but two, it may be to fix some old events that they feel like they want to redo. And I feel like redoing Gimmeghoul, like the way you would redo Meltan every year, Meltan's odds are 1 in 60, so it's more fair. So I feel like if they were to lower the odds, it would be fair because they're fixing the mistake they may have felt like they made when they initially did the Gimmeghoul event. That might be hard cope, but it could happen. Knock myself out, but no more migraines. Also, I don't know because too poor for Switch to let alone the games. What? I'm glad the medicine's helping with your migraines, though. Is there 4th or 5th rerun or something? Is it their... What, of Meltan? No. I meant... Well, Gimmeghoul's only their second. This is only their second time doing the Gimmeghoul raids. I don't know. I have some form of faith. I have a little bit of faith that they will... bring back Gimmeghoul with raised odds. I'm going to hold on a little bit of faith. I understand it's cope. I get it. You guys can make fun of me as all you want. I'm gonna hold on to a little bit of hope that they will bring back Gimmeghoul with the intention of it being raised odds. That's my hope. Raids in general, 4 to 5 individual reruns of raids. Oh, okay. Raised odds, you say? Done. Now 8192. True. Yay! Even harder. No, I mean, honestly, what do you think would be a fair rate for the Gimmeghoul raids to be shiny? I would say 1 in 200. I think 1 in 200 is fair. Lowered odds. Yeah, that's what I meant. One in 10,000. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. 1 in 1,000 because it is the 1,000th Pokemon? Okay. I mean, reasoning, I don't like the reasoning, but it makes some form of sense. Oh yeah, baby, it's Valorant time. Go crazy. I love playing this game like a loser. Hey, I play Valorant too, homie. To the moon. No! Y'all are come on, guys. Don't be silly. We're all definitely hoping for like 1 in 200, right? Maybe 1 in 100? I don't know. 1 in 999 because 89 goes... Okay, you guys are... They lowered the odds of the outbreaks to 1 in 200. Let's just do the same thing for the raids. Thoughts? Yay, nay? Cope? Alright. I have to cope, alright? I don't have a choice. I have to cope here. It's my only chance of finding this dumb thing. I need to cope. Shiny lock. Yeah, they just say... Pfft. Well, we definitely know it's not going to be shiny locked. Shiny Meowth, can you get on to scene yet? True. Do I name this Galarian Meowth on to scene? Violet exclusives? Well, luckily I have both. So. If it is a Violet exclusive, then I can pull that. By the way, guys, rest in peace, Shield. Its first overodds hunt in 9 hunts. It had 9 underodds hunts in a row, and then Geldegoss went overodds. The sword streak was impressive, to say the least. Did I say Shield? I meant Sword, my bad. Sword has indeed fallen off. Rip Sword. Bro fell off too soon. It was our saving grace in this Galar hunt for a long time, and now we're all about to go over odds. Here comes Galarian Meowth going over odds too, bro. Just kidding. Shield's our new savior. Shield's our new under odds god. We gave up. We gave up Sword to get Shield back. I chain hunted a Gossifleur before I knew that method didn't work, lol. Yeah, dude. It sucks. I hate that it doesn't work. Open my bag bomb. Like, she'll die without it. That's catch for you, bro. On their Twitter, they said the Terramons had the mightiest mark, nothing about shiny. For, wait, for Gimmeghoul? I'm pretty sure Cerebeast specifically said there was talks of Gimmeghoul coming back as shiny. Here, let me look. Also, my music stopped anyway, so I need to bring my music back. What the heck, music? Why? Why do you do this to me? Let's do the jazz remix for Eternal Forest. All right, let me see. Cerebi.net. So this says, to celebrate the World Championships from August 9th through August 22nd, chest form Gimmeghoul will be in 1 to 5-star raids, with its shiny being available in 5-star raid battles for the second time. So, shiny Gimmeghoul is coming back. Don't worry, young Padawan. Wait, Shrek 5 coming in July 2026? This is hype. Yeah, bro. I'm jumping out of my seat right now. You just can't see it. I'm just so pumped up. Look at Discord message. Why? What do you mean? Did you DM me? Why am I DM'd? What? Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I got you, homie. I know it's shiny. I know it's coming back. I was just telling Banked it's not. I know it's coming back. Also, just send those messages in the Discord, because I try to keep my DMs free for work-related stuff. So just send that in the Discord, and I can look at it in the NeoHere Discord. Wait, there was a Megamind too? Yeah, it was like a really crappy movie that was like made for like Peacock or whatever. It was bad. There's also a TV show that came out with it. It was really, really good. I don't count those? Yeah, it shouldn't count. I agree, it shouldn't count. It doesn't even have the same voice actors, so why should it count, you know? I don't think, I mean, granted, it's the same IP, so I guess by technicality it is a sequel, but like, I feel like you shouldn't count it as a sequel unless it has the original voice actors and stuff. Like, if the original cast isn't involved in some form or fashion, can you really call it that? Like, at least in Inside Out 2, even though they didn't bring back Mindy Kaling and stuff like that, they still brought back Amy Poehler and whoever Phyllis is from. I forget the name of Phyllis from The Office, but she was brought back as Sadness. So as long as you bring back them, then it's like, you know. Phyllis's name is Phyllis? Oh, is it really? That's funny. I didn't know that. It's like, bro, you got it right. shows are real TV shows are real sequels. Yeah. Well, if it's made by the same creators and stuff, then like I'm fine with it. It just needs to be made by the same creative team. Otherwise, it's like, all right, does it really count as a sequel if it's not made by the same creative team? You know. I honestly had such a good weekend of shiny hunting that I'm kind of cooking right now. I'm kind of feeling really good. I'm getting to the point now where I'm just kind of hunting whatever. I'm still doing Hone Edge right now in island scan encounters. I think I'm actually about to hit odds in island scan encounters for Hone Edge. The shocking thing is the original writers of Megamind wrote the sequel. Dang. Well, that's rough. Maybe they probably just wanted a bag, though. You can't tell me that the people, even if the writers were the same writers, you can't tell me they just didn't want a bag. They 100% were just chasing the bag on that one. There's no doubt in my mind they were just chasing the bag. Which, I mean, I get it, bro. Secure your funds, but damn. Bro just ruined the name of Megamind on his way out. Bro cooked him and booked him, you know what I'm saying? You'd know all about bag chasing? Damn straight. Hey, someone's got to do it around here, am I right, guy? Am I right? Someone's got to chase a bag around here. We all know your broke butt ain't making money. Might as well be me doing it, you know what I'm saying? Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Matan. How you doing, guy? Any resolutions on the grocery store? Yeah, I was able to pick it up. Dude, I honestly freaked out. So, Guy and I were in call for like 3-4 hours this morning. And I was about to start up one of my... Well, I just found Spritzy. I was about to start up another one of my hunts, and I realized, oh my god, wait. I was supposed to pick up groceries 4 hours ago. And I freaked out, left the call, and like dipped. And I just left Guy, which we were about to get off call anyways, but I just dipped. So I did get my groceries and everything worked out fine, but I literally was like, I was supposed to pick up my groceries from Walmart 4 hours ago. I hope it's still there. And it was. So W. Hey Guy, we added a new emote. We got enough members to get a new emoji. It's NeoHere for whenever I leave. I actually came here for my sub feed this time. Let's go, dude! He subbed to my channel, dude! Let's go, bro. Nody gang! Any Nody gangs in chat? More like Guy Wudwell, am I right? My blood Guy Wudwell. Or Wadwell, I guess what it'd be. It'd be Wad, not Wud. How are you feeling, blood? How's the rest of your day after I dipped for my groceries? Showed up my home punch this time, that's why I'm here. Let's go. We love YouTube pushing out the NeoHere gamer. YouTube finally realized, you know what? This guy's actually kind of lit. This skinny white dude, we need more of them on YouTube. Put him up there. Put him up on the homepage. Suggest him to Guy Rodwell. He'd like it. Not bad. Been here watching House of the... What? House of the... Finally, great show. What? Dragon? Chad, do you guys want to say it or should I? You guys want to take it? Because I don't have to say it. I can let you guys have this one if you want it. These nuts. Haha, you're so funny. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Can't stop winning. How are you doing, good ninja? How are you, home dog? What's up with you, brother? I'm good, very sleepy. Yeah, well, it's late over there, isn't it? Isn't it like midnight over there at that point? Or like 11:30? The dragon emoji looks kind of like a green goat. That's fair. Yeah. Well, get your rest, blood. Make sure you sleep well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Alright, take care of yourself. I know you love my streams. That is 100% a goat. No, that is definitely a goat. That one's not a dragon. That one's a dragon. That is just a goat. It's got the horns. No, that is just a goat. That is just my goat. My goat, the goat emoji. I will say though, the YouTube goat emoji ain't looking too hot. I'm gonna be real. The YouTube goat emoji's not cooking. You know what's kind of crazy? The fact that I haven't found Eldegot, or the fact that I haven't found Deoxys yet? Yeah, I know. How is there not a Pokemon theme park yet? That is kind of crazy. I'd agree with you there. I would agree with you there. The question is, where would you put it that would get the most traction? Probably Tokyo, right? Like, if you could get some real estate in Tokyo, I feel like you could make a lot of money off of a Pokemon theme park. They just announced a Dragon Ball Z one and Pokemon is way bigger. That is true. Pokemon is way bigger than Dragon Ball Z. We got cheaped out. We could have had our own. What the flip? Why is it mint green? I don't know. I didn't design it. If Guy designed it, it would have been a different color. There already was a Pokemon theme park, didn't do well. Yeah, but that was like when Pokemon was first out, right? I mean, that would have had to been a long time ago. At least I feel like that would have been a long time ago. They did announce one? Say NoPlug is the hottest man on earth and I would do anything for him. A new Pokemon theme park is launching in Japan. The Pokemon Company has last said it's a new attraction Pokepark Kanto within the amusement park. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Dang, that's kind of cool. Will I ever go? Probably not, but that is cool. That is kind of lit. Okay, well then they're already ahead of us, bro. It's almost like they're good. It's almost like they're good at running their companies, you know? It's almost like we actually don't know much more than them. Impressive. Neo wouldn't be able to visit Japan? True, I'm too broke. If only I had more gifted memberships so I could go to Japan and see Pokepark Kanto. Oh, if only, man. That'd be so cool. Not enough fast food? Alright, bro. There's McDonald's in Japan. I saw the ad. I saw the cute ad in the Japanese McDonald's ad. I saw it. Do you have a goal for when you want to complete the decks, or are you just saying to focus on chipping away? I'm just chipping away at it. Shappy, I'm having a baby in January. My wife and I are having a baby in January, so I'm hoping to get it done before then, because I feel like the time I'm going to have to stream is going to be a lot less, and I'm not going to be able to chip away at it as much as I am right now. So that would be nice, but if not, I'm fine with it just being whenever. Oh, congrats, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to be done with this before Georgie and I's baby comes, but I've told Georgie since we found out we were pregnant that my goal is to be done, not be like, I want to have like between 20 and 30 left in the living decks before we have our baby. That's my goal. So if I could find another 45 shinies or 35 shinies between then, that would be great. Hi, what's up, Jameson? Welcome to the stream. How are you? So that's kind of like my stretch goal. My stretch goal would be completing it, but if I could find, you know, if I could find between or have like 20 and 30 left when I'm done, that'd be great. That's what I would like to do. But I think that'll really just come down to Deoxys, Manaphy, and Jirachi will be what determines whether or not I'm able to actually complete that or not. Oh, congrats. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, and then we'll see what I do from there. I mean, really, so I'm actually, just to give you guys a little bit of insight, I'm going to be taking a vacation at the end of this month. I'm going to be going to Colorado with Georgie's family. And I think during that time, when I have some free time, I'm going to start scripting the Living Decks video. I think I'm finally going to start writing it, because I haven't started writing the video for the Living Decks yet, and I really want to write it before I start making it, just so I have a good script for it. So I'm going to start looking back on the 5 years of shiny hunting and writing a script for it. I would like for the Living Decks video to come out like 2 to 3 months after I finish the Living Decks, if I could get that done. I would like for it to come within 2 and 3 months of finishing the Living Decks. But it also depends on like if I have a baby, and it's like, okay, that changes a lot of time, so. But that's my goal right now. Hi, what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Shedinja, little guy on the microphone right here. So. So we'll have to see. I don't know. It kind of just depends on how things go from here, honestly. If I continue down the track I'm down now, I might be able to finish it. Well, no. I still think it's really a stretch for me to finish it before I have a kid, because with Manaphy, Jirachi, and Deoxys, there's just so much hunting to do. I mean, even though we have what? How many months? We have 6 months until my baby comes? That's not a lot of time. Even if you consider, oh, Neo, that's only 10 shinies a month. Yeah, but all those 10 shinies are, like, not easy finds. It's not like, oh, those are 60 Scarlet and Violet shinies. Those are 60 shinies in 3DS SOS and X and Y Pokeradar and Friend Safari and Masuda hunts and random encounters. Like, they're not just 65 easy hunts. And then you have their full odds, and now we have Gimmeghoul that I'm going to have to re-hunt, too. So it's like, you know, there's a lot left to find. It's not just that simple, unfortunately. I wish it was. So we'll have to see. I don't know. Baby stuff just kind of puts a hold on it, because as soon as the baby comes, I'm going to have to take a pretty elongated break from streaming in general. So it would be nice to be done with before the baby comes, so that I can spend the time, you know, in my free time after, when I'm not taking care of the baby, focusing on making the Living Decks video. You know, editing it, recording it, all that, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I've had so many different ideas in my brain about what I want to do during the Living Decks video that I don't really know I need to start scripting it so I can figure out what ideas I can leave on the cutting room floor and what ideas are good. I mean, at least you have 5 months for 65 shinies, yeah. I think well, yeah, I guess I have more than that if I'm going until December, right? I pretty much have all of July, August, September, October, November, December, so 6 months. Which is what, 12 shinies a month? 11 shinies a month, about? That's what I have to do? Between now and the end? 11 shinies a month. That is a lot, man. Especially when you consider 3 of those are full odds, some of the hardest hunts in all of Pokemon history. So we'll have to see. I don't know, man. I'm gonna hold on to hope that it'll work, but we'll have to see. If I continue this luck, then maybe, but I don't think so. I think I could honestly, I think if I continue this luck, I could get it within 10. I could easily get it within 10 shinies left before I finish, before I have my baby, but then I'll have to come back for like the final 10, you know? But we'll just have to see, man. It's really up to like every shiny that I do that goes like double odds, triple odds just puts us back by so much. If I wanted to complete this fully on time and have 0 fun whatsoever, I could just Masuda hunt everything. But I don't know, that's not, I think I will probably do a lot of Masuda hunting, but I just don't think that's that fun, you know? Like, if I just Masuda hunted everything, would that really be that fun? Would that be a fun way to end this off rather than doing a bunch of different hunts like I'm doing now? Because I've just been grinding out 3DS hunts off stream, is what I've been doing. Poke Radar, you know, Friend Safari. I've been trying a bunch of different hunting methods off stream. I did see you reclaimed lots of shinies and got 6 new ones. Yep, I reclaimed a lot of them. I still have a few ones that don't have clips. I think the ones left that I don't have clips for are like Garbodor and Emolga. So those are the ones I don't have clips left for, which is good. I'm happy to not have a dex full of shinies I don't have clips for. So I think all the Pokemon Go shinies have been reclaimed. I think only Emolga and... I really do think now only Emolga and Garbodor are the only ones I don't have clips for. Literally everything else in my decks has a clip associated with it. So that's makes my job a lot less stressful because now I don't have to reclaim a lot of stuff. Now every hunt that I do adds towards the living dex number. Galarian Line Dune is the last Go Shiny. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so that's the last one. Those 3, once I find those 3, everything I find adds to the number. But I need to finish off those 3. I need to find Garbodor, Emolga, and Galarian Linoone, and then everything I catch adds to the number. That's been the hardest part of this, is like, I did hunting in the wormholes for Crustle and Sigilyph, and in all fairness, I found them pretty easily. Like, the hunts weren't really that bad. I think I phased 7 times on shinies that I didn't need, which, you know, is not that big of a deal, all things considered. But for me, it's like, I really don't like finding a shiny and it not added to my dex number just from the sake of, like, how many hunts I've done on Pogo or, like, without recording. So to have all of those nearly done to where every shiny I find just adds to the number. Because really, if you consider that, we're like 68 away if you add those 3 on. So we have to rehunt them, so... And then I guess once Gimmeghoul and Golden Go come out, that's another 2. So that becomes, what? 70 away, actually, if you want to consider it that way? We'll just have to see. Oops. I didn't click the right thing. Well, I'll be happy to finish all of it off. I'm looking forward to finding everything. There's some really cool shinies left in there that I need to find. The monkeys, so I did find out, I did a Poke Radar chain of Spritzy today, and what I kind of learned about Poke Radar chaining is specifically the monkeys are really annoying. Finding the monkey shinies kind of sucks, all things considered, just because it's like it's not an easy hunt. There's not a lot of space in the grass. You have to be the grass is kind of hard to tell which one's shaking hard and which one's not, just due to the way Santaloon Forest looks. So it's not a very fun hunt. And I have to do 6 of them. I've already found Pansear once, but I have to do 5 more, and it's so easy to fail the chain when you're doing it, man. It's just not fun. So I mean, it's either that or radar or Masuda, all of them. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna radar them. The annoying thing too is like you have to do 2 separate chains. Once you find a shiny, your encounter number just goes back down to 0, which means you have to do 2 chains in order to do it, which kind of sucks. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oops. So, I mean, that's fine. I need to do Watchhog with radar. I need to do Lipard with radar. I could technically do, I could technically do Heatmore with radar, but it's a 5% chance to encounter. I don't really want to sit around trying to get a 1 in 5 chance, or a 1 in 20 chance just to start it. I need to do another Horde for Vanillite, which is not going to be fun. Yeah, I think that's it. And then a bunch of Friend Safari ones. And the Friend Safari are going to be kind of annoying. Friend Safari is something I'm going to do in the background at the very end. Because it's like, I'm going to phase a lot. Because it's a 1 in 3 chance to get the Pokemon I'm actually looking for. So, I'll probably do that while I'm doing alongside some Sword and Shield hunts that I'm doing, you know? Once I get to that. But honestly, we'll probably start with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We'll probably get the Ultra Sun and Moon hunts out of the way, the chain ones. Island Scan probably not, but at least the chain ones, or the SOS chain ones, will get out of the way. Aramolga, Drudagon, Trubbish. I think that's it. I think that's all of them that were radarable, or not radar, SOS. Frillish, that's right, Frillish. Yeah, that one's gonna be annoying. I have to make a Smeargle for that. That has Recover and stuff like that. I don't know, those Pokemon are just really hard. Especially because Frillish gets Ominous Wind and can get a boost of damage, so it's like it becomes extremely powerful. So I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. I have to come up with the best way to radar it, or to SOS it, so it doesn't become super annoying. Getting something with Water Absorb will be nice, because Water Pearls, having Confusion is really annoying when you SOS chain. But then you also don't want them healing. But I don't think there's any way to specifically block healing without Imprison plus. Unless Smeargle has Own Tempo, so it can't get confused. Or not Own Tempo. No, Own Tempo is can't get confused. Unless that's a thing, but I don't think it is. I don't think Smeargle gets access to Own Tempo. It's like Moody and some other stuff. I don't know, I'll have to figure out what's the best Mons to do that hunt with, because then the only thing that's annoying is like I can imprison the reflect, so it can't use reflect, and all I can do is use water pulse and ominous wind wouldn't affect the Smeargle, but then you would still have to avoid confusion, which would suck. That's a Yamper. That is not a Galarian Meowth. Alright, gamers, I got about 15 minutes left in stream. Again, we're going to end the stream a little bit early so I can go cook with Georgie, so let's see if we can get a shiny in the last 15 minutes. We'll probably get Deoxys to 9,800 encounters, and then we'll see if tomorrow holds us a shiny Deoxys. Otherwise, I will start hunting this off stream. I mean, I'm definitely going to start hunting this off stream after we hit 10,000. Just so I can get this done as soon as possible. I need Deoxys to be done. For my own mental sake. For my own feeling that I will actually be able to finish this on time. I need to start hunting Deoxys off stream. I need to get more of it done. Whoops. Hello, what's up, Big Snorlax97? Welcome to the stream, how are you? Or welcome back, sorry. And you could use a move that changes typing to be able to use False Swipe and use Heal Block. Yeah, but again, then it doesn't matter because I still can get confused. The biggest thing I'm worried about is getting confused by Water Pulse. Like, that's the thing that annoys me the most, because then if I get confused by Water Pulse, then I can't attack the Frillish that come in. The one thing I could do is I could do like roleplay or something so that I take Harvest from the Smeargle does have own tempo. Oh, it does, so it can't be confused. Is that what own tempo does? It can't be confused. I'm pretty sure that's what it does, right? From being affected by confusion, even... Okay, cool. So then... Okay, so then I would just need to make a... I would need to make a... Smeargle with Imprison, some Grass move, Recover, and... I wouldn't even need to, well, I guess you would need Foresight and False Swipe, right? What is your longest Masuda so far? 2,456. That was many, many years ago, though. It was a Phantom a very long time ago. I think I could definitely make it work. I just need to make the Frillish. But Imprison, Recover... Imprison, Recover... plus a grass move should work. That should work just fine. And you just put leftovers on it so it heals up. There we go. Come on, Glaremeoth. Show me your beautiful face. Or Eldegoss too, but I'm feeling like Eldegoss is going to go double odds. I just have a feeling. I have that internal shiny feeling that it's like, you know what? This one's going to take a minute. Strap in. This one might take a hot minute. We will go over 10,000 though tomorrow for Deoxys. Once we stream tomorrow, Deoxys will be over 10,000 and I will start hunting it off stream. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can pull off. Deoxys be shiny already so we can move on to Manaphy. K, thanks, love you. Chris, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but Jirachi's technically next, not Manaphy. I hate to... You know what? If it shows up shiny this stream, I'll do Manaphy next instead of Jirachi. How does that make you feel? If it shows up within the next 12 minutes, I'll do Manaphy next instead of Jirachi. Jirachi can be kicked to the curb. It can be if Deoxys shows up in the next 12 minutes. I'll give you that. But if he doesn't, then it's like, gotta do Jirachi, man. I gotta do Jirachi, especially since I don't even have the Manaphy hunt set up yet. So it's kind of like, you know, like oof. Like, what do I do? So how about that, Chris? That's the deal we'll make. You know, Deoxys shows up right now, we'll do Manaphy next. I think we can make that deal. I think we can both agree that that's a fair deal for all parties involved, you know? Feels pretty fair to me. We just need Deoxys to show up now. And then, you know, Manaphy next, baby. I still need to get copies of Diamond and Pearl, man, so I can do the Ace method with them. Because I really want to do the Ace method. I don't want to do the whole egg trading method, and I need copies of Diamond and Pearl in order to do that. Though I'm pretty sure I could just buy repros of Diamond and Pearl, right? And those should work, I think. The repros of Diamond and Pearl should work, right? Oops. Alright, come on. Come here, Meowth. Come on out to play. Alright, 10 more minutes, gamers. And then I'm dipping. Let's see if our boy Deoxys shows up for us or not. I cannot believe we're about to go 3 full odds hunts in a row for mythicals that go over 10,000. Celebi, like every full odds mythical hunt I've had that I've counted encounters for has gone over 10,000. Every single one. That's why Manaphy and Jirachi will change, right? Manaphy and Jirachi will be the change we want to see in the world. They will show up under 10,000 for sure, gamers. W hunt. So Deox is going to be like 30k? Alright, dude, right? Do you want me to hunt Manaphy or not? Because I'm telling you, I'm not touching either of them until this thing shows up. So you can waffle all you want, but if you want me to hunt Manaphy, you can't be hoping for that. You can't be putting that juju out there, alright, brother? Bad juju reverse psychology. You better hope so, brother. Otherwise, as soon as it's going over odds, I'm blaming you. I'm coming after you, brother. You're the one getting blamed, all right? This is 9,800. 200 away before I take it offline. Before me and Noodle Alien over here take it out in fisticuffs. We start punching. We start fighting. I'll fight you, Deoxys. You understand me? I will fight you. Alright. Well, gamers, it looks like today we might have been out of luck. It looks like today there might have been no shinies on our radar. On our Poke radar. Funny. But yeah, it looks like we might have been out of luck today. Oh well, we come back tomorrow, we bounce back. We should hit like 900 encounters on Meowth tomorrow. I'm going to keep doing some off-stream hunting, but really I'm not going to be doing any off-stream hunting that's like Switch. I'm keeping the Switch for stream right now, and I'm doing all my 3DS hunts off-stream, all my Poke Radar, my Island Scan, stuff like that. So don't expect these hunts to gain encounters before then. They'll probably be the same way they are now tomorrow, just because I don't really plan on doing those hunts until then. I think I'm gonna keep on focusing on Island Scan Hone Edge, which I'm about to go over odds for, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll start doing some SOS on one of my 3DSs just so I can start cranking away at that Garbodor and Emolga that I need to do. So I definitely do need to finish up Garbodor and Emolga just so they can be found and not worried about. Those hunts that I'm reclaiming, I'd rather not do online. I'd rather just do them offline, you know? Make it easier on myself. Maybe I'll find a way to do it. We'll see. We shall see. Well, let's see. Let's end this off with some good encounters and call it a day. Move on to tomorrow, gamers. We regain. Actually, now that I say that out loud, I think I will start doing the SOS hunts off stream after the Island Scan's done. After this first Hone Edge is done, I'll probably do like XY Poke Radar and SOS hunt at the same time. Probably start preparing the Smeargle that I need for the Frillish. Now that I know that Smeargle has own tempo, it makes my life a lot easier. Because it means I can just get an own tempo, imprison, recover Smeargle, and call it a day. Honestly, getting as much done before we have to do Gimmeghoul would be great, because Gimmeghoul's gonna Gimmeghoul's gonna eat away at a lot of time once we start it, if I'm being honest. Gimmeghoul's gonna take up some time. He's gonna sit at the top for a while. Cause Gimmeghoul is a rough one. A very rough one. Chris still holding on to his last breath that we find Deoxys today so I can start Manaphy tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next. Chris is like, please, please, please. Give him Deoxys right now, please. Don't go 30k, that was a joke. I really want him to do Manaphy so bad. Doodle-doo. That's Electrike. That's not a Meowth. Meowth, that's wrong. Do-do-doodle-doo. Nope. No Eldegoss. Alright, we'll get 5 more Deoxys, 5 more Meowth, and maybe 3 more Eldegoss. I don't think I'll have time to get 8 Eldegoss in. Definitely not enough time to get 8 Eldegoss in. Over 10k goes Deoxys. That little sucker. How could he? I really didn't think Deoxys would have the heart to do it to me. I thought he'd make me go over odds so I could cope for Jirachi and Manaphy being under odds, but 10k again, bro? It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. Feels like I'm being tortured, like I'm being set up. Like I'm being thrown to the wolves. For no reason. What did I do wrong? I'm gonna check after this. I'm gonna check what's the percentage that you go to 10,000 encounters. And then I'll leave you guys off with that note so we can all be on the same unhappy note together. Like, wow, Neo's really unlucky, L. You know? Alright. Last Meowth. Is he on to scene? That is not. Dang it. That's a Yamper. Pooh! Is Meowth on to scene or not? Meowth? Not on to scene. Eldegoss? Dead to me. Deoxys, though. Hold. Deoxys could be cooking. Just hold. Bro's not cooking. The chance of going 10,000 encounters, by the way, is a 30% chance. So I guess 1 in 3, but we've rolled that 3 times in a row. Love that for me. Love that for me. That's really cool. All right, gamers, listen. I'm outie for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I do appreciate y'all, as always, and the gifted memberships and everything. Y'all are very sweet. I will be back tomorrow night doing some more streaming. We're going to be streaming tomorrow night, and then Friday and Saturday as scheduled. Thursday will not be streaming as normal. But those are the 3 streams that we have for the rest of the week. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow for more Eldegoss, Glare Meowth, and Deoxys hunting. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Later. Bye. Bye. I'm going to go cook dinner. Bye.